champions. It's time to crown the very, very first 2-on-2 champions. We crowned the first FFA champion. That was Shake. Shake was in this tournament as well alongside Bizarre. They got smacked by KraV and Starbuck in the semifinals. So KraV and Starbuck, probably the favorite here. They will be challenged by the RT team that shook the world by eliminating Lawlight and Soin, Shocky and ToX. Guaranteed rank 2. Quite an upset. Can they cause this again in this best of 5 2-on-2 grand final?
Yeah, I don't know.
Go ahead, Rick.
4 people, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Shocker played amazing yesterday, and RT got great supporting elf. It was pretty good to see. He looked really good, like he can carry through a 2v2. But KraV and Starbuck are like easily so good as a duo, and it's going to come down to communication. The arranged team duo versus the random team duo, I suppose.
Yeah, it's also pretty steep contrast in individual skill. KraV and especially Starbuck should be clearly above the other team. But in 2v2, it's not always about how well you can multitask necessarily, or micro, or pull off the flashy plays. It's all about communication, having a good game plan, and executing that as well. And here, the RT team, who knows, might come in with a big surprise, although they are certainly the underdogs.
Exactly.
That's exactly what I was going to say, too. Agreed.
KraV yesterday on Twitter said, man, this is going to be the most one-sided grand final in the history of grand finals. We're going to 3-0 them, no problem. There was a little bit of a reaction by ToX that was having a little bit of a bad taste, so I wonder if this grand final is going to be extra salty right off the bat. KraV is back at Twitter with his amazing Photoshop skills. I don't want to spare you that. Double Dragon is apparently the team name of KraV and Starbuck these days. They're looking absolutely wonderful in that, what is it, Mortal Kombat gear or whatever. But all right, without further ado, I think we got our game on the road. First map of this best of 5 grand final, KraV and Starbuck versus Shocky and ToX. And we have no idea who's going to cast this, so I'm just going to go ahead and say, dude, I did the FFA already. Give me that 2-on-2 as well.
Do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Remo, you in? Sub out
I
for
think
me?
Neo wants to, so go ahead.
We can take
Ricky,
turns.
Neo, you got this.
We
All
can
right.
take turns map-wise, so Remo and Carson later on. At the left-hand side of Phantom Grove, the ice version, W3C version of Phantom Grove, to open things up is ToX, and there is a little bit of a variation as he's opening up with the Keeper. Shocky on the other side, he can only play Fast Fiends, and I think DK all the way. So we have two differing race combos here, as in the north we got KraV, of course, with the Crypt Lord Ghoul opening as so often, and his ally Starbuck can play all the races, goes with Orcs once again.
Yeah, differing strat than they did yesterday, or maybe they didn't play this map, but yeah, Shocker going Philbot Fiends. Yeah, he didn't. I don't think they played this map, did they? They played Synergy, and they played another one which escapes me. But KraV again going for that Crypt Lord expansion. What was that?
What's it called? Fort
Pearl.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, deciding to go Fast Fiends here, but KraV obviously going for the expansions. So this is already a very different strategy from both players.
Stuck? KraV is stuck right now.
Oh,
KraV is he's unsummoning his altar. He's stuck.
I think he's unsummoning the altar for the expo, but he also can't get out. Okay. Come on, is this real?
Whoopsie.
Okay, all right.
Little bit of a delay, of course, on this level. These couple of seconds can give an advantage to especially a strategy that takes some time to get online, which is of course the so-called Philbot Fiends, and give some time for this expansion as well. Starbuck's role here, of course, buy some time.
Yeah, and Starbuck's really good at that. We saw yesterday he was able to distract 2 players at the same time, which was pretty crazy. Very good Farseer control and good wolf movement as well. And he's just being really annoying to the main player that he's supposed to distract the creeping from, and that's Shocker. So Shocker already getting a little bit of a different feel in this 2v2 right off the start, because I think in the last series yesterday he had so much time to creep. This time not so much. Starbuck is in his face, and this is Boy Wonder, right, Neil? This is Starbuck, right? He's a beast.
He is a beast indeed, but Shocky yesterday, he was up against the harassment skills of Lawlight and Soin, and he was distracted a little bit here and there, but in the end, he always got his levels, he got his fiends up, he got his tier 3 strategy up, and he was the carry for ToX and himself, of course, the undead. That's the role in the 2-on-2s. ToX, I like that he goes for the Keeper here, no Podem. Of course, both heroes can distract quite a bit and buy time quite a bit, but the Keeper with summons might help quite a lot against ghouls and headhunters.
Yeah, RT God trying to get some. Oh no, the Keeper gets surrounded!
That's not
ToX,
supposed to happen.
not the start you want.
Not really. Nope. Level 2 TP out, and the harass continues here. Shocky also in trouble, getting sandwiched here now by KraV and Starbuck. This might be an absolute disaster on the start of tier 1, as we're getting wonderful support by an old German caster legend, Take TV Templar Konrad. You wonderful, wonderful soul. Thanks for watching. High five. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs.
Nice. What's going on, brother? Yeah, big play there, because obviously now the Keeper's coming around. Used a lot of moon juice to heal up that Keeper, didn't TP out right away. Now the shop's being taken down, and KraV getting some damage done with the units of Starbuck. Okay, Shocker's here. Where are the units for our ToX? Like, not going into hunts right away, so just archers with the quick expo. But this is becoming a problem if Starbuck and KraV are in your face right now. You kind of need units right now, so.
Very good denies as well by KraV and Starbuck. 5-star play so far. Not much experience on DK or Keeper, so the Expo really has to do this. Tier 2 tech almost done. Very rare to see ToX going into tier 2, tier 3 and not massing hunts only. But maybe against this combo, that's what you gotta do. Tech by ToX a lot faster than for KraV, who's also teching behind this expansion. And things calm down a little. Maybe time for the Germans to catch up.
Yeah, this is actually really nice. Shocker's going to get really close to level 3, and this time we don't see the blatant mass hunts all game that, you know, kind of scale off. We're going to see double lures off of an elf expansion. So, yeah, ToX and Shocker are going to have a pretty strong army later on. Maybe if he wants to even go into Mountain Giants, it's going to be hard to deal with, especially with Shocker hitting that level 3 right now. And he's where he wants to be technically right now. Tier 2 also being hit. A second hero should be the Lich as soon as he hits the gold. Oh, no.
Dark Ranger, which does make sense against headhunters and ghouls. And peons, of course. Silence can be decent. AoE of the Lich will certainly be lagging, but he's making up for that with a Panda.
Yeah, and the arrow's good against headhunters as well. So not a bad choice as well. So here we go.
Clearly didn't get a new pair of ears for your birthday, right? Anyway, we got the speed scroll engagement here. Once again, Impale onto the Keeper with no TP anymore, mind you. He used that before after pretty much exactly that situation. Boom, Keeper down, push, stopped in its tracks.
Dead Keeper, yeah, that's not good. Archer's going down as well, and KraV's just pushing this over and over and over again. I'm so scared of talking because I don't want to repeat what you're saying.
Panda kind of surrounded, fires his way through there. But oh boy, are they in trouble. KraV aiming for another surround. It's getting this again. No way out as the Bidoux is closing the door. And that's a double kill for KraV.
Yeah, pretty good pickups. And what is Shocker doing against Starbuck? So far hanging in there, but that's the last coil. And he kind of has to get out of here if he can't pick up any more units, because the TC is going to be running down at least one of these fiends. Just one fiend going down, though. I don't think he can siege this expansion. Like, he has to get out, and ToX is completely dead.
Yeah, looks like it. I mean, he has 1,000 gold. He can rebuild to a degree.
Yeah, but now you're going into... Oh, okay, he's going straight into Mountain Giants. I mean, you need wood for that. He's just going Archer Mountain Giants, it seems. Okay, so he's going to be able to pump 1 MG, but you're going to need some wood if you want to keep this production going.
Man,
KraV's just in the main base of Shocker at this point.
Yeah, it's double tier 3 for Shocky and ToX. This is so expensive. That's not too common to see. Usually one of the players is always sacrificing the tech for the greater good, I guess. KraV now stuck here with Shocky's arrival, trying to buy more time for maybe another expansion. This time by Starbuck, definitely attack there as well. Yeah. No creeping done by Shocky. Easy TP out as there's no disable at all. Can they come back from this? Mass Gargs coming in again.
Yeah, interesting from KraV. There's really nothing you could do with the Starbuck expansion either. Like, he's totally free to do that, which is almost a sweet timing for this because everyone's on the other side of the map. So this could be a huge edge. And like, yeah, the Garg play is interesting. I wonder if we're gonna see that Frost Room again as soon as we hit 2 or 3.
Oh man,
that's what we did last time, right? It was like the double, or was it like who did that? I think it was
KraV Starbuck. Bloodlusted
double
Frost Worms, and we get that Shaman Master training right away. So, do we get a Boneyard? Not yet. Pretty expensive.
Meanwhile, how is the production for ToX? He's got archers, and now he's starting to pump out a few dryads. The hero levels are decent, as the Panda getting very close to level 3 as well. Tier 3 on the way. Here comes that Lich. Here comes that Orb. Web as well. Web Shocker knows exactly what's going on. If you watched...
Dark Ranger in a little bit of trouble, in a world of trouble. Okay, Stomp misses, and the coil arrives. So Dark Ranger is safe for now. Entangle on the Crypt Lord. There's no TP on KraV.
Okay, and this is what we saw yesterday. We saw Shocker winning these fights, doing very well in these type of situations. So how is this going to fare against KraV and Starbuck going into the late game? Because yesterday, I mean, Shocker was sensational. And there's not that much army for the undead. I mean, he's still trying to pump out some Gargs. There's the Boneyard again. So, yeah, same thing. But he doesn't have that many units as of right now.
Not
despite
yet.
having the expansion for so long.
Maybe fat a little. Man, this is so rare to see all 4 players on tier 3. And, of course, backed up by an expansion. Creep Jack, maybe? Are they lining up for this? The Mountain Giants are buying quite some time. Alchemist 3rd, interestingly.
Yeah, that is, it's cool. That's a cool hero. I mean, Heal Spray gonna be alright. Just wants sustainability while his heroes ping everything down. No, okay, there is an orb on the Panda. So he's got a, I don't know, the army for Shocker and ToX look pretty good. The question is, how long can, okay, Shocker does see the expansion as well as Starbuck, so are they going to do something about it? Because eventually Starbuck's going to be getting into a very serious, like, 70 food supply orc army. So, see what they want to do.
More Shaman, Kodos, Battle Drums upgrades, heal scrolls on both sides. Man, this is going to be a big fight coming up. Levels for KraV, not the greatest. 4 Cryptlord now, okay, but 2-1 only. Same goes for Starbuck, and here's the big push by Shocky and ToX. Level 3. On the Panda, that can hurt here. The Shaman can't be reproduced at the moment. And again, we see the Assassin with the poison damage. Lots of piercing damage in general. Are they just straight up going for a Fortress?
This Panda's going to kill a lot of peons. Oh my god, it's a barbecue. At least 6 peons going down. 1 more with Entangle. And now they back off, and that's already a lot of value. Now they're going straight for the Keeper. Bad TP-ish. And but KraV's jumping on everything. Starbuck actually sitting in a perfect concave. Look at the Berserkers totally raining down. There goes the Alchemist. And I think maybe KraV and Starbuck might have the edge in this fight.
Oh my. This is around 120 supply. Heroes are all about to fall. That goes for the TC in the upper left-hand side. Gets the heal wave. Can he kill him before TPing out? Perch on the Panda. Can't move too much. Has to get out. So Dust settles, supply check. 50 for ToX. Shocky at 59, going Banshees now, interestingly. KraV at a strong 63 due to Frostworms, of course. 60 for Starbuck, but heavy damage on the Echo.
Yeah, I would say, like, despite the fact they didn't kill an expansion, a lot of damage done to Starbuck's economy. That, like you said, is pretty big. Did they lose a lot in that fight? Sort of. Shocker not sitting at that, 60 supply that he wants, but I don't think they actually lost too much, despite the stomps looking incredible from Starbuck and KraV. I think that, ToX still sitting at 68, Shocker getting up to 60, that kind of okay, and I thought they were kind of getting owned there in that fight. Good TPs.
The Breath of Fires were, of course, incredible. But yeah, hard to reach the rest of the backline. Panda, I feel, against this army needs to carry. It's gonna be better once there's anti-magic on Shocker's side, which there should be soon. Yeah, research now. Fiend's joining the army, but here comes a push by Starbuck and KraV. They're looking hard. Starbuck down at 10 lumber. Probably doesn't need too much more. He's done with his tech. And KraV, ooh, sneaky expansion. He didn't see it. ToX, it was nighttime. Ah, now he does with a Wisp.
Yeah, good Wisp placements for ToX. I mean, he's been seeing everything. Shocker as well. Scouting Starbuck's tiny, like, right away. So really good map awareness from these guys. What does KraV... It looks like KraV's taking a... they're both attacking two bases at once. Starbuck going to be attacking ToX while KraV dives into Shocker. And this could be a little bit overwhelming for the German duo. German-UK duo.
Shop gone. KraV is flying straight into the undead base here. Fiends are here. Web must be ready. I think we saw that before. Towers are up. Even an Ancient Protector. Nice friendship here between them. Web on the Frostworms, and there's no bloodlust this time. Good AoE once again. Destroyers fall in seconds against these Gargs, but the Fiends are all protected behind the building, so KraV distracted enough, killed quite a bit, didn't lose too much. Shocky is down to 50 again. Oh, the TC in the middle of everything. The Alchemist is having a super rough time. Dies for the second time, so can't really level up for that Acid Bomb, which would be amazing against Headhunters. Panda is suffering a little here as well. Can the Mountain Giants carry this? I don't even think they got the upgrade, do they?
Really relying on this key, Panda to do some damage, but
Oh
the
my.
Purges are
Oh
always in,
my.
and the nukes! The Farseer, though, Farseer goes down, and okay,
had the
ToX
TP.
getting a bit... Oh, wow. Bit of an edge. Panda's going to fall for this, but now Shocker's in the fight, and this could be a good situation for Shocker to actually do some damage, but now KraV's here as well. This is very tough. The Mountain Giants are super annoying, though, and all that Shocker needs to do is get rid of, I would say, the Orc army, and then the Gargs can just fall as well by the wayside, but the two Frostworms doing so much damage still.
The Impales are sick. The Storms are great. Shocky and ToX are quite falling apart. KraV and Starbuck stomping on them right now. This is very much a 1-0 for the team. Mountain Giants, yeah, lots of HP, no damage though. Heroes not on the level where they're supposed to be, and man, we got bloodlusted Frostworms right here.
Yeah, double Dragon and double Frostworms, now triple. Double Dragon looking like Flaming Dragon, Neo. They're on fire right now. GG's called, and KraV and Starbuck take game one.
Indeed they do, and this Mass Tier 3, despite being blocked into its own base, KraV and Starbuck just incredible tech combo at the end.
There was even another mistake there at the beginning, too. The shop got canceled for Starbuck right by the expansion because he built it too close, similar to how my Ancient Wars always get canceled when I play off-race and team games. But yeah, I think Gargs are pretty solid on that map. We saw KraV go for that yesterday as well on the same map, and there's no Shredder, and the lumber was really hurting. I think that's why we not see fully upgraded Mountain Giants? They seemed really weak. Maybe it's just that taunt nerf, but they did seem a little underwhelming for that many.
Yeah, normally you want to have. I think they're pretty sure they had hardened skin, but you also want to have the normal upgrades, attack and armor upgrades, and they had hardly any of those. He only had a single armor upgrade on the MGs, I believe. Also, MGs alone aren't very good. It's when you have the MGs in front and the damage behind, namely the undead behind, then it can be really strong. But there was just never an opportunity to take that perfect fight for the German team, for Shocker and ToX. KraV and Starbuck played really well, darting around the different bases. Gargoyles probably not the best units for a straight up fight if everyone is ready, but for harassing bases, harassing economy, especially the lumber, as you said, really, really good. And yeah, they showed it before. They show it here again, looking really strong. I also like that KraV goes for the fast expansion. With the Crypto, you can do that easily. You're going to be stuck on lower tech for a while, but it's fine. The Crypto is strong, and the Crypto's going to get a ton of experience. And Starbuck rushes tier 3, gets out triple hero fast with Bloodlust, and can then counter expand with a tiny Great Hall on tier 3 with strong heroes. It just looks like a really, really strong strategy that at the moment, Shocker and ToX don't seem to be ready for.
Feels like it. Maybe they go back to their mass hunt fiend strategy or even other crazy all-ins. Speaking of 2-2, by the way, as we're here in the grand final, we just had the season 7 update for War 3 champions, and with that comes a little bit of a change for the 2-2 map pool. We got a new one, King and Country by Miral. That's a new map here for the 2-2s. Got rid of Avalanche, and 2 other maps got updated.
Aww.
That is Cauldra Seal and Shattered Exile. Oh, there's some sweet spot for Avalanche, Carson.
It was a terrible map, but I loved it. It was my favorite 2v2 map. That and Synergy I really like. I like just for the novelty factor, like, rocks to break to get to a hidden expo on Avalanche. Oh, your bases are side by side like friends on Synergy. I like these 2 maps. Not because they're necessarily good. I think Synergy's the much better of the 2, but I just liked it. It's been around for a while. I like good old Avalanche.
Yeah, Carson also likes Secret Valley, so pay no attention to his opinion. It was about time that one got removed.
And Tidehunters. I like Tidehunters. How about that, Remo? How about that?
I like Tortoise Haven more personally.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Me too. Blame Remo. Hashtag.
Yeah.
I like
Speechless.
that game 2 is starting here. Are KraV and Starbuck really gonna 3-0 them as they promised? That could be a gigantic lead here. It is Turtle Rock now, and I think on this map, the chances to go 4 times tier 3 are rather small, but KraV and Starbuck, they are surprising me every time I see them, whether it be 2-2 or 1-on-1. So whatever happens, happens. And I'm not too sure who's casting now. We'll see. Is there a switcheroo? Will it be Ricky and me? Let's see.
Well, I can talk.
I'm in. I'm jumping in, boys. Put me in, coach.
All right.
Ricky, you here with me or what's up?
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
You sound tired, bro. What's up? How did you not sleep too well?
I honestly did not. But thanks for pointing out that I sound like shit. Is that what you're saying, or?
I'm just saying you sound a little tired.
It's my day. Okay.
Do you drink coffee? Do you drink coffee?
I don't drink enough, obviously.
I don't drink coffee at all, actually. But the other 2, they're kind of coffee fiends, aren't they?
Yeah,
Neo and Carson. They also smoke cigarettes. I heard that kind of goes well together. Coffee and cigarettes. I wouldn't know.
I feel like that's not a good thing to pick up. Like I feel like I gotta pick up a pack of darts just to do a broadcast. It sounds like a health hazard. First of all,
wait,
but
you call it a pack of darts? Cigarettes?
Pack of darts, yeah.
Damn, never heard that before. You see, learned something new again. I used to smoke for quite some time. I started when I was 16. Did I tell you the story of when I started, why I started?
Yeah, it was all over Lucia, right? It was a beautiful woman, you said. You said you found your faith as well.
No, I've always been a faithful boy. But
it was really Lucia that got you going.
Right. And I'm gonna tell the story real quick because
you used to sing, "Oh Lucia, Lucia." I remember. Yeah, you told me that story. That was a really nice story. Go ahead though.
Yeah. Ricky didn't make that part up, but really quick story of how I was a smoker for years. So in my family, I have a big family, lots of relatives, and a lot of them own restaurants. And in restaurant ownership and that goes seemingly hand in hand with smoking. I didn't used to smoke until I was 16, 17, and my mom, my uncles, my aunts all used to smoke, right? And I already knew it was unhealthy, so I could never, back then with my feeble mind, could never understand why they were smoking. I was like, guys, this is unhealthy. Why would you do this? And they told me, Remo, you don't get it. You know, it's a habit. You pick it up, and before you know it, you're addicted and you can't stop anymore. At the beginning, I was like, get the fuck out of here. You can stop this easily. Maybe you're a little addicted, but it can't be that hard to stop. And they're saying, no, you know, the longer you smoke, the harder it is. And we've been smoking for so many years. And I wanted to disprove them. So at some point, I just told them, you know what? I'm going to show you how easy it is. I'm going to start smoking, smoke for a year, and then quit. Easy peasy, no problem. So at 17, I did that, started smoking with the intention to prove everyone wrong. And after a year, lo and behold, I did quit smoking successfully for about 2 months until I had the next big bender. And then I started smoking again. And then I entered the cycle of smoking for half a year and quitting, smoking and quitting, smoking and quitting for like 5, 6, 7 years or something. I was always off and on. And it turned out, Ricky, it's not that easy to quit smoking. But at, I don't know, 25, 26, I did finally completely kick it and have not been smoking since.
Well, that was a long story. What kind of restaurant do your folks own? Is it?
It really wasn't, Ricky. This was like a 2-minute story. How is this a long story?
Yeah, it felt really long.
Shut up, Neo. You're benched. Nobody wants to hear from you.
I liked it, Remo. I liked it.
Go smoke a cigarette, Neo. How about that? Get your cancer, bro.
Yeah, go grab a dart there. Go hit the showers, kid. Yeah, you know, that's very interesting. I relate to that so much because so many people, my family too, said you once you get into it, you can't stop. And I just never really understood that. But you were on the fence as well, and then I mean, when you were on a bender, a smoking bender to you, is that like a pack a day, or is that like 1 cigarette a day, or
don't think you
2
meant
cigarettes
a
day?
Smoking bender.
Yeah, no, I meant like a bender in terms of getting really drunk, and then when I used to get drunk, then I would have a severe lust for cigarettes.
Oh, and you really like to party, don't you? Yeah.
Back then, there was a lot of drinking going on. Yeah. Back then, you know, when you get super drunk and sleep for 7 hours and be totally fine, have zero hangover. Those days are long gone.
Well, maybe Carson could answer this on the chat. EMSS1337 says coffee and cigs, the shit yourself starter pack. Carson, what do you think about that?
I feel fine right now, personally, but I don't know. I'll let you know in about an hour or two.
All right, there you go.
From your sideline reporter.
Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, so no, I never really took up smoking or never really have like any crutches, I guess. Just super annoying personality that I couldn't be able to kick, but other than that, yeah, just who was laughing? Is that Carson?
Yeah.
All right, well, there you go. So there's my friend.
Has Hitman congratulated you yet, Ricky?
Congratulated me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, "Wow, another year, eh?"
All right. Could have been worse.
He said your time is coming, though.
Your time.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, he said happy birthday to me this morning, actually, during the stream.
What a good guy.
Yeah, he remembered. I didn't even have to remind him. I thought I'd have to be like, "Hey, Victor, it's my birthday." But I said, "Good morning, Victor," and he said, "Happy birthday," and that was really nice.
Yeah, perhaps I reminded him. I was in the chat.
Oh, you did?
That morning, and I was like, "It's Ricky's birthday."
So, well,
perhaps he knew from that.
Well, then he didn't remember. You told him.
But maybe he would have known even without me saying. You know, who knows?
That's true. Probably not though. KraV again opening ghoul style. Lots of ghouls. Does he have a Blade Skull? He does have a Blade Skull. No Soul TB though.
Yeah, KraV, he has been playing a lot of fast expo on Turtle Rock. This seems really hard to do. Expansion is very hard to creep, super exposed, easily attackable. In fact, I'm very surprised the Keeper isn't hovering around the Crypt Lord this whole time. Wouldn't that be the most efficient thing to do? But I guess he's getting pressured as well by Starbuck. Has to fall back. And wouldn't you know it, this Crypt Lord is actually getting an easy expansion. Big experience. A big item right here. And they might just play the same strat again. Oh, actually, it's not exactly. Starbuck is playing double racks, mass headhunters now, which I think makes sense on this small map, right? You want to have a strong force out to always contest these camps and keep your allies exposed safe.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird situation for Shocker, right? Because, oh wait, hold on. You can kind of contest this. Now that KraV and Starbuck are creeping up the other orange, is he going to be able to get there? He's got a crystal ball, and he scans. What did he scan?
At the other shop, sees Shocker keeping that there. But Shocker can absolutely cancel the expo. Easy peasy. That's no problem at all. They're going to run on over, try to defend, but this is going to be canceled, certainly. Krypton is level 3. Very nicely timed. Look at that. Like, they pulled out the calculus right there.
Yeah, E does equal MC squared, and that Acolyte is dead, Zo. And he's going to have to build another one if he wants to rebuild this expansion. This is so far so good. That's actually a really good timing. However, Crypt Lord 3, Farseer 2, it's a little scary if they do take an engage right now. Okay, so both players just kind of hovering around the middle of the map. Hunt's starting to stroll in for ToX now. Where I feel like both teams should probably be creeping together. I love that KraV and Starbuck are doing that because look how strong their force actually looks. And they're just going straight into Shocker's base. Wow, they're just going to... Okay, well, if I want the expansion to go up, I'm just going to make sure I know exactly where the opponent is. And they're going to force fights in this base right now. One Headhunter probably going down to Entangle. Nice pickoffs for ToX.
And the Keeper is pretty strong right now, but so is this big Headhunter force. I feel like the Germans, though, defending pretty well. A few Headhunters going down here and there, but now Shocker with his 4 Fiends can put in some serious damage himself. And he gets the level 3, which is a really big deal. And especially in this undead little mirror right here in Fiends versus Ghouls, it's going a lot better for Shocker. Of course, this is mainly designed to distract and buy time for the expo, which is going to be finished here soon, but KraV may have to use the TP. Ah, nicely. Shocker holds us around, so yeah, TP has to be used. Even commits the big healing. Actually gets out. Oh, didn't think he was going to get out of there, but he does manage. But there was a lot of ghouls going down.
Yeah, a fair amount of ghouls, and you did waste your greater consumable heal. Luckily, you crept already 15 orange camps, and you have a potion of greater mana as well. Impale on the DK, and this could be a forced TP now on the DK. Oh, Shocker slips out. Nice. He needs to be able to get out of here, though. You don't want to waste... Oh, no, the Impale.
That's a little scary. But the level 1 Impale really doesn't last that long, stun-wise, especially on heroes. Crypto would love to get the level 4 here before too long, and is again being given creep priority. Farseer is not creeping up too much on him. Experience isn't that valuable. Gonna come on over to defend his allies' base. And yeah, we see here, it's looking like a very different early game. This exposed expansion is a lot harder for KraV to benefit from.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to. ToX wrapping around the Rosie there. Ring around the Rosie, I guess, killing some Acolytes and forcing another TP. So both Shocker and ToX completely out of TPs at this point. And Shocker losing 2 Fiends. Uh-oh. There's no more Impale. Oh, oh my god. There's tons of Impales. Another Fiend going down. And there's another Impale if he wants to lock this in. Can he get that Fiend on the way out? Nope, but he'll secure him anyway.
He wants it big, and he got the level 4 from it. That big mana potion was certainly very nice.
No way. The Keeper ToX. You're not paying attention.
Dude, ghouls used to be considered so bad in 2v2, but nowadays we see mass ghouls with expansions and then so many surrounds. It just looks absolutely terrifying. And ToX leaves the game already. GG called, and that's a quick 2-0.
That seemed like a little bit of a
don't like to
tilt
see
leave
that.
as well, eh? With the Shocker confused face GG. That seemed like maybe this Shocker ToX duo not thriving.
They're
really
falling
well.
apart, guys. They're falling apart at the seams.
Yeah, they're breaking apart here. Yeah, that was a rough one.
I really hope that our one-on-one players know that we're on an accelerated schedule because, oh boy, KraV might have been right yesterday with the tweet. Most one-sided 2 grand final ever. We're getting pretty close. Turtle Rock was nothing but a smash.
Yeah, and very unlikely team that the two RT players make here together. Seems like ToX might be quite tilted here. Shocker, by the way, might be the most mannered guy in the whole scene along with Side. That dude is so nice. Like, multiple times I met him on ladder under a Smurf, and he just started asking, "How's your day, man? How are you doing? Are you having a good time?" And this guy is just all like sweet and honey, and you wouldn't think of it that is possible in our scene where normally you just get flamed. So yeah, Shocker perhaps getting shocked by his allies' behavior here. It might not be lasting too much longer because so far it's all Team KraV and Starbuck, and it indeed is looking like a 3-0.
Was that Smurf that you met, Shocker, the same one you lost to me on Amazonia with?
I don't remember. It was a while ago when I played him the last time, and I got a lot of Smurfs, bro. So I'm not.
You do, eh? You're grinding. You play a lot.
I'm not recently. I just have a lot of accounts. I mean, not as many accounts as you, of course, but.
True. Yeah, not all different MMR ranges as well. But yeah, that's all right. That's interesting, Remo Demo, man. Yeah, I mean, hopefully this team's not tilted. That did seem like a little bit of a rage quit on ToX's end, but when you're kind of getting owned by one man that was really just KraV constantly surrounded. I think he killed 4 fiends, forced TPs on both heroes, and then just surrounded the keeper. And honestly, that keeper should not have been anywhere near there. It was just ToX not paying attention, and maybe he's just tilted at himself and just rage quit. But so far so good for KraV and Starbuck. They're looking really good, and it seems like the only team that can really compete with them, possibly Carson, maybe an NA team.
Maybe an NA team, absolutely. Me and Hitman did get absolutely destroyed by them in a clan war, I think, once, and that was pretty rough. But maybe an upgrade on me, but not a good omen when me and Hitman got annihilated, because me and Hitman normally, we're normally better than most European teams, not gonna lie.
Hitman and I, let me tell you. The micro and the brains coming together.
Yeah, I build rifles. He builds headhunters. He 2v1s while I lose both my heroes. Solid.
Sounds like a bold strategy.
We'll see how it works out for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cotton.
Hey, I got that one. Nice.
I can't believe, this is just very one-sided. I mean, Shocker, we wanted to see that carry, but when you get to a caliber like KraV and Starbuck, who, arguably, they're better 1v1 players than Shocker, but in 2v2, that doesn't really matter. But they're actually starting to just feel as scary in 2v2 as they are in 1v1. Which is then you get into a really scary combo if you're able to perform like that. So
KraV is on his Twitter grind again.
Oh God.
After every map, flawless victory. Really grinding the Mortal Kombat meme here. 1-0.
Hey, it's me.
And straight after saying this, finish them. Indeed. A wonderful, wonderful Carson Photoshop.
Where does he get these pictures?
He's just so good, man.
That's awesome.
He has a library.
What character am I from Mortal Kombat?
Scorpio or something? This guy who looks like
I think that's the guy. That's the boss in the movie. Finish him.
I look good though. You see that?
Yeah,
shit?
you do.
Yeah.
Jean jacket. There we go.
Yeah,
is that a jean jacket? What kind of jacket is that?
It's a leather jacket. Jean jacket is jean.
Yeah. I knew right away. Okay, that's why I asked for clarification. I don't wear denim. All right.
You don't wear jeans ever?
No.
Oh, really?
No, I wore jeans in high school, and
you're a sweatpant guy, aren't you? You just wear the same sweatpants.
Huge boner pants guy.
On a
100%.
Date, at work, at the park.
I wore sweatpants to a date once. Yep. She doesn't talk to me anymore, but Yeah. They're comfy, man. Like people wear Crocs, I wear sweatpants. It's, you know, it is what it is.
Very interesting.
Neo just wears what? Like
Nothing.
full on 3-piece? Nothing. Did you say nothing?
Yeah.
Wow, that's my kind of
Prove
party.
it.
The German way.
Breakfast is served, boys.
German
It's just a
sausage all
3-day
the
ban,
way.
dude. It's no problem.
Yeah, we got some games to cast, man. Wait, like, is ToX coming back or what? Like Remo was asking.
may have
already.
raged.
Like, yeah, like I actually, I was gonna say this is
You know, it's
All right.
that's a little. If he doesn't, which I don't want to assume anything yet, but if he doesn't, although very toxic, it's the fact that they're the RT team, it's actually pretty accurate. He
It
just
is
leaves
fitting.
and he doesn't GG, gets out of there, doesn't communicate with his teammate, probably blames his teammate, and then leaves. But again, I wouldn't want to make any assumptions. But that's always been the RT experience, not just on War3 Champions, but of course on every ladder ever. Even you go to Netties, the same thing happens. You don't speak the same language, the same thing will happen. Happens to me all the time.
Yeah, but Carson, even Sonic goes back to Muscle Mike after a while.
That's true. That's true.
There's been some rage quits.
Oh, we already saw one, didn't we? And that was an AT.
Yeah, that was on the first day. It wasn't even a rage quit. It was just
Given up.
just complete resignation.
Carson
Oh,
White,
okay. It looks like
God.
Tox is dealing with the the chat was really funny, by the way. That was some monk of W's going through the chat about that, but
Okay.
clearing up trying to clean up the house is what he's trying to do, and then he's going to come back to the game. So we can just talk about whatever we want. Neo,
He
woo!
did
It's good,
it! He did it! It's 2-0 for KraV and Starbuck. 3 match points in a row now. And the decision might come in on Shattered Exile. Who's casting now? I think Ricky talked a lot already.
I'm here, and I'm ready. I'm ready to bring the heat.
Alrighty.
Depends who's by my side. Bum 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 bum.
Oh, Carson, we had 2 casts together and they didn't last too long. So I'm
That's true.
subbing in. Let's go. Decision time. KraV and Starbuck on the way to becoming the very first 2-2 champions of War3 Champions.
Yep. And last game we did see a very interesting opener from Starbuck. It was a 2 barracks headhunter opener, but on a map like Shattered Exile. Hope I got the name right. I think it is. Yep. Much bigger than Turtle Rock, so we're probably not going to see that kind of opener. But I would be surprised to not see a Crippler, and I'd be surprised to not see an expansion from KraV, and then on the other side, probably some Huntresses, probably some Fiends, as we've come to expect from Shocker.
Yeah, I wonder in what condition ToX is now. It was a stressful half an hour. Hope he got his mind on the game. And yeah, for Shocky, not a comfortable situation for sure. Jesus Christ.
It's a bit much.
Yep.
That's a bit much. Probably, yeah. Well,
That
we'll let the Evans deal with that one.
Yep.
All right, it's off the screen. It's off the screen now, and KraV gonna save the day probably with full class, I would imagine.
Yep, just brushes it off. All good. Okay, we got
All right,
KraV. Whoa, with the DK.
KraV with a DK. All right. As we've come to know, there is a cast of curse in all games. Apparently, I say he's definitely gonna go Criplord, and it will be a Death Knight.
Do a 2-2 tourney, they say. It will be fun, they say. Okay. Yeah, KraV with DK, man. What the hell? DK Ghouls and Farseer Grunts. Totally new thing.
It's a little bit interesting. I wonder if they're not going to go for that expansion with this DK opener, maybe more aggressive. And of course, the grunt normally means, hey, I want to creep early on if you're Starbuck, but he's also going on the aggressive, so perhaps they're just going to go all out push, split push into the base. That could be the play. And once there's Huntresses, it'll make it a little bit more difficult, but it doesn't seem as though ToX is going to go for Huntresses. He's building a shop already.
Oh, yeah. Second time in a row that he
Yeah.
just goes archers. Interesting. So, yeah, Farseer Wolferaz, eh? Everybody on ladder knows this, as all the orcs, or a lot of orcs, are doing that. How ready is Shocky? He's checking straight in his face. Keeps that Acolyte safe for now. A little bit of delay. Kraus is laughing. What the hell?
I think because he's about to come and kill
Oh.
Shocker in a
Oh.
video game, of course. But he's
Oh.
coming with the harassment with the ghouls, and he teched in his face. Now he's going to cancel the tech in his face.
Oh,
And this
boy.
was the plan all along, I think.
I guess KraV was right yesterday. The most one-sided grand final of all the time. Shop is about to be done.
My
Starbuck
God.
and KraV, man, just crushing it.
Yeah, that shop is dead. How often do you see that? And there's 2 archers here. Entangle, of course, maybe going to secure a grunt kill, but the Acolytes are really the prize here for the right-handed team. All the Acolytes are falling. How many Acolytes are even left, Neo? I don't see any. I see 1.
Yeah, I think that's it. Here comes Wisps
God.
by ToX, but they're just straight up going for the Haunted. They want to kick
my
them in
God.
like 5 minutes or whatever this is.
Dude, they're totally styling on them right now. The Wisp, I don't think ToX realizes the Wisp could be repairing the gold mine as well. He's
Oh,
not
he's trying
repairing his
out.
teammate's gold mine. There it goes. No, he's detonating. Repair it.
Oh, this-
No, this could be it.
That must be it, man. He has new wolves. There's... Oh my god. He's trying to repair now, but too much. Oh. They're getting
grunts.
spanked.
I think about 2 grunts, maybe 4 or 5 ghouls was the cost. Certainly worth 4 acolytes. A Ziggurat cancel, a shop kill, a ghoul kill, and all the acolytes, and the gold mine, of course. Certainly worth it. Certainly worth it, but there was a cost. It was not absolutely for free, but they will now go back, the right-handed team, and start to creep. And we'll see what the follow-up is now for Shocker and ToX as they scramble to get their economy in order. And normally the Undead, of course, has to be the carry in this situation, but it's not looking like he's going to be able to carry anything.
It's true. Lots of weight on the shoulders, but no strong shoulders here. KraV now with the tech at 60%. Trying to get this push up. Oh, we'll cancel that beastery. That's kind of nice. But what's the firepower in this? Like, Keeper can do a little bit, but that's about it. Can go for potions on the Farseer, so... We'll see how well he can defend this. It's a decent push here.
It's going to be a town portal early on. Probably town portal to the south so that you can buy a potion right away, as you mentioned. Oh, no! Not the best town portal. Okay. No, he doesn't actually get it off. He buys 2, but it's not in time. Unfortunate for Starbuck. I think he could have nailed that, but level 2 Farseer goes down. Look at all the ghouls coming in, though. The surround could be on point, but there is a town portal.
They're bullying Shocker here, who did nothing wrong except maybe picking the teammate. Here we go. That's a TP into the already shredded base. Deny by ToX. Okay, tech. Now he has the Haunted Gold Mine back up. But can they just push again?
Possibly, right? And the tech is, of course, very delayed, and there's no shop for any sort of ritual dagger if Shocker wanted to heal up that Death Knight. And here comes the Shadow Hunter, although they're going to creep the mercenaries. I think it was me and Remo talking about this assassin yesterday with the poison with the Shadow Meld. Is pretty decent. So they could maybe get that to bolster the forces. The Farseer will probably be out soon, and Starbuck is going into a Torn Totem with that second Bestiary being cancelled, so Raider Walker seems to be the choice. Oh, and the Alchemist is just dead, I guess.
There's a TP. Oh, there's a
Go ahead,
lot
Cloak.
of damage from all that poison as well. No Scroll of Healing or something. Coil will... Yep, seal the deal. Alchemist gone. Not much
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, a lot of low ghouls because of the poison there, but KraV will go back and heal. The Lich is now out. Slaughterhouse will be on the way, so it's looking like a relatively standard, just sort of ghoul DK into a Fiend statue transition, most likely, to deal with, of course, that Keeper. He will need Destroyers in the future, but there will be Walkers from Starbuck, who is probably, going to look to do a little bit of split pushing with his teammate, because, Farseer Shadowhunter, not the ideal. You really want a Tauren Chieftain to sort of carry the Orc in these fights, so Probably more hit and run with the Raiders. Go for that gold mine perhaps again, and we'll see if there will be for ToX Mountain Giants, like on map 1.
Ooh. You think they picked the strategy with a hit and run, etc., just to annoy them even more?
Possibly. It is a good strategy, but absolutely, I think it'd be the right choice in this situation.
Alright. Levels are okay for ToX and Shocky now. KraV still has to catch up a bit. They're going for both of the mercenaries. What's dropping here? Oh, double greater mana. That's a good reason for that, for sure.
You can't complain with that, can you? The Death Knight's gonna be able to buy a town portal if he wants now, and also some potions if he desires for Shocker. We'll see if he does it. He doesn't have a lot of gold right now, but the creeping will help out with that. Shredder being purchased for ToX, who probably is going into Mountain Giants with that extra lumber that he's missing right now. First Dryad's coming out. Dryad's, of course, can be great as well, but not if there's no front line, and there's not going to be much, of course, for Shocker. And we'll see what the transition now is for Starbuck and KraV. They're going to go on the offensive. They're, of course, expanding behind this, but you do need to buy some space for this Grey Hall to get up. 2.5 minutes it takes to get that sucker up.
They have good scouting. I think Shocky and ToX quite far away, not ready at all. The tier 3 tech is so late. So they can't really do too much. It's just Dryads and Fiends at the moment. KraV and Starbuck have good vision, I guess. Nova! Here comes another Hex. There's also Chain Lightning. There's no way to save this. Alchemist is there. Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, how unfortunate. This staff didn't save the Alchemist, a Dryad instead. So he dies for the second time. Hex comes in, multiple kills. Starbuck and KraV, I think they're enjoying this game a lot.
Yeah, ToX wouldn't have been able to save that Alchemist either way because there was an ensnare on it, but losing a couple extra units that maybe were a little unnecessary. This could be a town portal now, actually. There is a Hex, there is 2 Raiders. Certainly a Dryad going down, and now probably a 4th town portal. There's a second Raider with ensnare off cooldown. He's going for the style points, but I think the... Okay, there's the Hex. Here's the surround locked in. Nicely done by Starbuck, who's going to force that TP, and if he's not careful, he's actually going to get that kill. There could be another Hex. Okay, he does TP out, and Shocker's here, but it's too little too late because KraV is coming from the north as well.
Oh yeah, they're collapsing on him. Oh, there's nothing left on this DK. No TP,
Oh,
no
there's no
potion. Exactly. There's still a snare, I guess. Hex, not really. But oh boy, one Fiend after the next. It's kind of what happened on Turtle Rock as well.
All right, a couple of Fiends are falling. The Raiders, of course, making sure they're going to get some value out of this fight. And value they're getting. The Dryads are helping out with the damage in the back, of course. But there's just not that much Night Elf or Undead anymore. The Lich has decent items. The shop at the back, but cannot supply any orbs. Only potions. Maybe the hero focuses the way back in as the Keeper falls, but the Farseer also falls. But the Alchemist also falls. Is there going to be a 4th hero, maybe even a 5th hero? No, there's just going to be a single G from ToX, and Starbuck and KraV are your War 3 champions, 2v2 grand finalists. Good job.
And
First place,
winners
gold medal,
of that
and winners.
grand finalists indeed.
Sorry.
Writing history here. Well-deserved victory for them. 3-0, clean as a whistle. That was indeed a very one-sided final.
Yeah, a little underwhelming, wasn't it? But congratulations. That's just what happens when you have a team that is very, very good. Is it's a little underwhelming, a little one-sided, a 3-0, 3 quick ones, as you might say, and that's yeah, it feels like we just got started. If there weren't those delays, it'd be like, wow, someone called the 1v1 players. But yeah, that's pretty dominant. Pretty dominant.
Yeah, they looked good all tournament, I think. Nobody even really gave them pause. Starbuck and KraV, I mean, there's really good 2v2 teams in Europe, but Starbuck and KraV together recently have just been one of the best. And that's not to say like they completely dismantled Shocker and ToX, but like no question, dismantled. But look what Shocker and ToX did. They knocked out the Koreans. Like that, Shocker and ToX were a good team this whole tournament as well. I was very impressed by their teamwork. They absolutely crumbled and fell apart in the finals, but the KraV and Starbuck can do that to you. But I mean, hats off to Shocker, man. A bit of a bittersweet ending, but very impressed with Shocker in this tournament. I didn't, when I looked at the list of teams, I didn't peg him as going to make any difference at all, and he really impressed me. So hats off to Shocker at least, but obviously big congratulations to KraV Starbuck.
And we do have the tweet in time. Boom, Season 6 champions. That one was prepared, I'm very, very sure. Promise are made to be kept. We speedrun the first ever 2-on-2 War3 Champions team tournament with Starbuck. Go back to training, kids. Stay tuned for the end of the 1-on-1 tour. We'll do a celebration stream tonight, so check out KraV's stream later on Twitch. Very good job, man. Super dominant performance. They didn't drop a single map. They got a bye over Todd and Mikhail. Got a 2-0 over the UMAD team and Shaken Bazaar, and 3-0 here in the grand final. If I ever saw a deserving 2-on-2 champion team, then it's this one.
I agree 100%.